Hola, hi everyone. I've been wanting to do this update on my swim equipment and swim choices, as well as an update on my Sub250 and Sub50 projects. So it's going to be a little bit of a longer video, but I'll break it up in two parts. So let's start with the first part around my swim equipment and why I use what I use as a almost 40-year-old master swimmer. So let's start with the basics. So just a Speedo Endurance, old school classic Speedo. I know that at some point male master swimmers switched to jammers, but I'm still a big fan of the Speedo. It's just very simple. Then I have Arena Python goggles. Nothing super special about these. They just work for me. I've been using them for the last 4 years. Of course, my Deere Capital Endurance swim cap. Then I have this drag suit that Jesse Vasallo sent to me. It's called the Kilt. So go to Jesse's website, check him out. Great tool for just dragging yourself, creating resistance. And then this has been something newer on my bag, and this is just a race suit. Now that I'm trying to break 50 from a push on 100 freestyle yards, sometimes I do some sessions where I suit up and I try to go really fast. So this is something new. I don't think in the past I would suit up for anything, and I just kind of waited for the race. But now it's important, I think, in practice to get used to swimming fast. So that's that. Then I have this pull buoy that I've had since probably 1998, and it's just very classic, old school, hard foam pull buoy. I haven't seen any of these made with the same sort of sturdiness and material since. So I love my pull buoy. And yeah, swim buoys to lift your lower body, and with the paddles, just make sure that you're working the upper body strength. So moving on to paddles, I have all sorts of paddles. I have agility paddles, I have freestyle paddles, and I have regular paddles with straps in the bottom, and I also have paddles without the straps in the bottom. And these are Tear Catalyst strokes. And yeah, I love having different ways to feel the catch face of the stroke. And I think it's important that have various types of paddles to feel the water in different ways. And on that topic, my latest addition, and I have to say these are my favorite, these are Stroke Max anti-paddles. And the concept behind these paddles is to make you basically force you to feel the water in a different way. Basically, you, like the name says, anti-paddle, as opposed to feeling all of the water around your hand. With these paddles, you actually feel the water slipping away. So it really forces you to sort of bend that elbow, engage your lats, and make you focus on that catch face of your stroke. You can also feel these with water and make them heavier, so that you can also work different types of high elbow faces on your catch. I always, those who know me, I always have tennis balls, and the same concept, just kind of like fist drill. You can use very simple tennis balls to grab the ball, feel different ways. I actually play with my fingers. Sometimes I do one, sometimes I'll do two, sometimes I do the whole fist. And yeah, again, make you think about different ways to catch the water. Next, I have these Arena Power Fins. These are amazing. Now that I'm focusing on 100 free and trying to break that 50 mark for the 100 free, again, these are great sprint tools. They force you to work on your major muscles, whether it's your glute, your hamstrings, your quads, But I don't go a practice without having these and doing some sort of sprint set. I also have this wonderful ankle band. This is another one of Jesse Vasallo's inventions. This is the band, and you can find it at swimtheband.com. And again, something to create resistance, to force you to lift your lower body, so that when you're swimming, you want to create different ways to make it difficult for you to create resistance, so that your brain is thinking about how you want to lift that lower body. Last but not least, I of course have a kickboard, but I'll be very honest, over the years, I've sort of moved away from the kickboard. I know a lot of swim coaches believe in the kickboard, but I also know some new coaches. I think Dr. Mullen, new proponents of getting rid of the kickboard and finding different ways to kick. For me, it works not to have the kickboard for now. I just do a lot of the kick, streamline position on my back or on my stomach or on the side. But obviously, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to have a kickboard at your arsenal in your swim bag. All right. Okay, so part 2 of this video is just a training update on the Project Sub250 and Sub50. This past week was, I would say it was an average week. I ran almost 48 miles. My key run set was supposed to be 3 by 10 minutes at threshold, which I said in the past, for me, it's somewhere in the 550 to 610 range. Again, it's not my marathon pace, but when I was trying to do that set at the track this week, I did not have it in me. It did not go well. So I just sort of shut it down, ran a couple minutes easy, and no big deal. I decided, hey, today was not a good day, and I just, put it behind. And then actually it set me up really nicely for a great Sunday long run, where I ran with my buddies Ryan and Aaron and another Ryan, and we did 21 and a half miles in preparation for Boston. It's a great loop out of my house here in Germantown, and it has close to 800 feet of elevation gain. And for me, that's where I'm pretty much making my gains, I feel like, towards Boston. I've had some hip issues in the past, so for me to stay healthy, I cannot run as hard during the week. I pretty much insert, my coach and I, we put a VO2 max bike set, and on top of that VO2 swim that I do on Wednesdays. It's plenty for now. I do like I was saying before, some threshold, but now we're gonna move into tempo miles to not create too much pressure or tension on the hip and keep me healthy. I think that I might, unlike in the past for Richmond Marathon, where I think I averaged close to 60, mid-60 miles, mid-60s. This time around, I'm probably not gonna even hit some 60s. So we're trusting the process, trusting the way we're kind of baking it right now. And overall, I feel good. I feel healthy. And only 5 weeks out until Boston. And hopefully I'll get to the start line with that sub 250 under me. All right. Have a good one.